from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. EA Sports College Football is just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the UTSA Roadrunners and the Texas Longhorns. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with the Longhorns head coach before the game. He is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in, and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. So UTSA's offense comes onto the field first today. And here comes the man that makes this offense go. He had a tough time getting anything started in that loss last time out. 3 interceptions and was sacked 4 times. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. The pull and throw off the RPO. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They'll try to get it through the air. On the move. Ball is loose. Scoops it up, still a live ball. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
And it's the Roadrunners. Have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. He breaks a tackle. And he's going to lose yardage on the play.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snaps, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
They'll just try to forget about that disastrous running play on first down, 2nd and long. Makes the grab and room to run. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Comes down, it's Hall. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Keeps it on the option. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback.
It's a fumble on the play. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Off play action on first down. Finds the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Hey, man, this is exactly what you want as a play caller. You want to get your quarterback settled, give him some bunnies early to make some plays so he's feeling bulletproof. 4 for 4 to start the game. Yes, please. Offensive coordinator Jesse, I'm giving him an A+ so far for checking those boxes.
Well, he's done a good job getting his quarterback prepped for this one, too, because watching this guy throw the ball, he's making quick decisions, and he's throwing the ball with a lot of conviction. You can tell this guy watched a lot of film. He has the answers to the test.
Caught, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
Quick give. It's Simon. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run him again. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Looking for room. It's Simon. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Moving the pocket, it's Croman Hoke. Quickly complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Longhorns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Sells the run, looking to pass. Maybe tried to baby that one in there.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. He'll pull it down. Gets it inside the 10. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! The extra point here would tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. And the finisher came on a terrific 24-yard run to the house. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Max got it on the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Takes a snap, wants to throw. They're all over it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. He'll try to do it himself. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Roadrunners send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Trying to take it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. This should be the last play of the quarter. Wants to throw. It's Croman Hope. A little release to the back. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Hits inside, it's Simon. They believe in that running game, got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Now on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Simon. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially second, maybe a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easy.
Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rocket. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice game. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Hand it to the back. There's a little room there. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to give it to the wide receiver on 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again. Give him a pickup of 2. Now 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. Makes the grab down the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. Turns into the pile. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
And I like the bounce back for this offense. You go 3 and out, they don't get frustrated. They don't get down. Nice job going back to the drawing board, creating some good plays. Now here in a rhythm, moving the football.
And it's the Roadrunners have this offense rolling. Wants to throw one first. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Back to throwing, they've got to go a long way. Slings it downfield. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Here comes the heat. Good job just to get rid of that one.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
2nd and long here. From the gun, it's Simon. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. Breaks into the open. The 50. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Longhorn. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. It's dropped after taking the hit. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Oh, pressure's coming. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Under pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Timeout taken by the offense as their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Hauls it in. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. Fourth down coming. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Punt is in the air. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Pulls it and fires to the left. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. We are just about ready to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Turning it on! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Straight ahead, it's Simon. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 3rd and long coming up. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Fires to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run inside. It's Simon. He's past the sticks. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and goal. Bust through behind his pad.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play.
Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
UTSA taking over and the offense heads out to the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to establish the run. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Long way to go on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Hurley. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Roadrunners will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. The Longhorns head out hoping to move the ball on this possession. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Selling the fake. Rolls right. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. The offense setting up shop at the 46. First and 10. Running inside. It's Wilson. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Working the ground game. He's got the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. And the Longhorns are marching down the field. They'll run it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better...
Snagged it, and there's running room. The officials blow the whistle to stop play. There is a Longhorn shaken up. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun. It's a seam wide open. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
That's a big key for this offense now. You've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting...
Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And they did tack on the extra point. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Looking for running room. At the 45 on its way. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Fresh set of downs going up top. Stepping to the right. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Quick give. Looking for a crease. Inside the 35. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And it's the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the RPO, got him. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Powers inside. Touchdown, Roadrunners. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And listen, it's getting late in the game. It's in the fourth quarter, and they got to make something happen when you're down by this much. But I'll tell you what, this onside kick went like the defense and the offense is gone for this day. It's just underwhelming, not successful, just been a bad day.
To the air, it's Croman Hoke. He tries to take the top off. Makes the catch, and a huge play on the left side.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there. A similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They're still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Maybe some... Touchdown, Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And he makes the extra point. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He stopped right at the 35, almost found a little room for a big return, but they get him on the ground right there. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. 2nd and long here. Hand it to the back. Down he goes.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Could not make his way to the corner. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. This offense has it with really good field position. Motion from the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off play action. Buying time to his right. He'll pull it down and run. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't.
Caught, and he's got room. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Ripping through the defense. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good at every...